Welcome back, world. Welcome back to the Moving Forward podcast. You already know, man. We in here with motherfucking Drumma Boy, super producer.
Hey, yeah, boy.
What's the word, man?
Come on, man. Hey, man, we fresh in the city. We just got off the fucking plane. You know what I'm saying? I go by the name of Drumma Boy, a.k.a. D-Boy Fresh, man. My brother's keeper.
That's
in stores right now.
That's
Go get it.
What's the name
Digital.
of that single?
Hey, man, live on. Hey, listen, DJ's been calling me. Shout out to my dog E Feezy. Shout out to Stevie J, DJ Steve. Listen, the drop. Who the fuck is Stevie J? That's me. That's me, man. Drumma Boy, D-Boy Fresh, man. A lot of niggas don't know. See, they know the name. They know the listen to the track, bitch.
Right.
But they don't know the face. Like, soon as I started rapping, soon as I started picking up the microphone, now niggas want to act like they know who a nigga is. Now they start recognizing the nigga shit like that. You understand me? So it's a blessing, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
But
fact.
I've been doing so much behind the scene work, paying dues, and nigga, you been hearing my voice, been hearing my name, been hearing my brand, been hearing my swag, been hearing my energy, been hearing my juice, been hearing my concepts, been hearing my fucking hooks, been hearing my writing, been hearing everything, nigga. I put so much sauce on these artists. So now it's really time to just claim this shit, bro.
That's a
You know what I'm saying?
fact.
I've been behind the scene for too long, man.
What made you want to start, start rapping?
I was rapping before I was making beats at 15, 16. But, you know what I'm saying, the beats, I was like, let me lock down one thing first. I'm always like, let me lock down this first, get in, get my name on, get in, and then go to the next. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like it took me to lose my brother, you know what I mean? And man, R.I.P. Insane Wayne. It took me to lose my brother, man. And I look at the Kanye West situation, you know what I mean, like through the wire. You know what I mean? A nigga had to go through a crazy tragedy and come through the wire to finally break through to the people. Niggas ain't know who Kanye West was till he started rapping, B.
That's a fact.
I knew who he was before the rap because I study production. I read credits. But the average motherfucker did not know who Kanye West was till he started rapping. And niggas tell me the same thing. Bro, I ain't even know you a drum boy until you started rapping. When I got the key to the city of Memphis, that's when niggas was like, oh, shit, you the nigga who produced for Tila. Oh, shit, you did That's What's Up for Yo Gotti.
Right.
Damn, you did White Girl for Young Jeezy. Damn, you did I'ma Do Me for Rocco. Damn, you the nigga, listen to this track. Listen to the track, bitch. Damn,
Definitely.
Shawty, Plies, T-Pain. Oh, shit, No Hands, Waka Flocka. Damn, you did. Damn, Ride Round, I'm getting it. I just call her boo. I don't know a whole name. Keep it on the low, man. All I eat is low, man. Like, my nigga, I got so many hits. I done put so many motherfucking niggas on, dog.
So
And
it's
for
time
you
to
to
get
just
selfish.
now, yeah, come
It's time
on,
to
man.
get a little selfish.
I ain't even selfish. I'm still giving niggas hits, nigga, but I'm just letting you know what's going on this way. Soon as I got with NBA Youngboy, we poppin', yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy. Like, you look at the first song, my first song ever. I ain't know Rocco called me out the blue. First song I do. You just do you. I'ma do me. My street nigga called me from Canada. Like, yo, we got this nigga named Drake from Degrassi. He about to start rapping. I don't know this nigga. First song I do. Get to shaking something, cause that's what Drumma produce it for. Letting these bills fall all on your skin. I got money to blow.
When
you know
you do
what I'm
these
saying?
tracks, do you give them the melody? Or
I'm giving nigga the vibe. I'm giving nigga the beat. I'm giving it my beat already telling you what to say.
Right.
So if you really tapped into like what you supposed to be tapped into, you gonna know what to say as soon as you hear the beat. It's gonna talk to you. It's gonna tell you. All you gotta do is just let the motherfucker talk to you and be organic, man. Let that motherfucking boom hit you in that motherfucking chest. Let that 808 hit you. You know what I'm saying?
So what kind of feelings you be going through when you be making these beats? Like, what kind of vibe you be having?
Like when I Put On for My City for Jeezy, featuring Kanye West, and we got Big Dog Jay-Z. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Marcy. Shout out to goddamn the hood,
Rock Nation.
NYC.
What's
Come
up?
on, man. It's always love in New York. And like when I did that record for Jeezy, I put on like the energy was already there.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And all I have to do is really just deliver, in a sense, as a producer. And the first thing as a producer to deliver is the vibe.
The vibe.
Period. What's the vibe like? What's the music like? What's the sound like? You know what I mean? And then we go from there to, all right, what we gonna say on this shit? What we gonna talk about? What's the topic? What's the delivery? You see what I'm saying? And as a real producer, those are things that I bring to the table, as opposed to like a lot of beat makers that just might bring a beat, all right, I'm gone. Or bring a beat, or might just email you the beat, and just depend on what y'all do in the studio.
You don't vibe with the artist.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I need to be in the room, my nigga, because I got too much to bring to the table. I got too much to offer.
Is it a specific artist that you like to vibe with?
I love working with Gucci. I love working with Jeezy. I love working with Gotti. I love working with Dolph. You know what I mean? And I said them 4 names to say, like, you know, I'm in the middle of a lot of bullshit, and I feel like us as hip-hop, us as artists, us as black African-Americans, we got to stop this fucking hate bullshit. We got to stop this North versus the South, this East versus the West, this random-ass bullshit. We competing with each other when we can start banks together, nigga. Imagine if Jeezy, Gucci, Gotti, and Dolph all came together and started the bank. Just them 4 niggas. That's 20 mil, 30 mil all by itself. Imagine if Puff, Russell
50,
Simmons, 50, Jay, and
From who? From where?
and
Like
and
a
like
boss?
and like Wu-Tang. Like, you know what I mean? I'm talking about all the top legends.
Yeah.
And they start a bank. We start a music bank union.
A union, yeah. Basically,
You know
a
what I
union.
mean? You
Nori
know what I'm
was
saying?
talking
Like
about that
they got
before.
teachers unions, they got all these different credit unions and shit. We ain't got no musicians
Nothing.
union. We ain't got no rappers union. We ain't got no hip hop union. You know what I mean?
That's a
All
fact.
these motherfuckers, man, you put Nipsey with DJ Khaled with Puff and Wiz Khalifa and Juicy J, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
He just did a huge deal. Throw Juicy J in the picture with a J. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, throw J Prince in the picture. Mob ties. Yo, let's throw Uncle Luke in the picture. Yo, let's throw Drumma Boy in the picture. Let's throw DJ Drama. Let's go DJ Cannon. All of these motherfuckers that's in the music union, the producers union, you know what I'm saying, the hip-hop union. I feel like that's what's missing for us as a black culture and as black music. You know what I'm saying? We got everything else. We run everything else.
Is it an ego thing that comes between when the person
It's
gets
a political thing. It's the same thing in the NFL. You look at the black head coaches. How many black owners do you see?
money? None at all.
Michael Jordan, one of the
That's it.
first black owners we seen on the NBA
That's
level.
NBA, y'all.
You know what I mean? But NFL, have we seen a black owner tap into the black ownership market yet?
Nope, not at all.
You know what I mean? So these are the things that we got to like bring up and make a point. Deion Sanders could be one of the first. You know what I mean? Michael Irvin could be one of the first. It's a lot of, you know, tangible candidates. You know what I
Right.
mean? You know, that's the thing I'm in for is longevity, man, and us making sure our kids and our kids are straight. You look at Tyler Perry. In the film industry, he has done that.
Mm-hmm.
He was just speaking on how he can provide and oversee his next 6 or 7 generations of
Generational
wealth.
wealth. Generational wealth.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So we on this Tyler Perry level, man, on the music industry, man. You know what I'm saying? And those who have motivated me, the Puffs, the Russell Simmons, the Baby Faces, the L.A. Reeds, like, you know, I just get inspired and motivated, and then I speak upon it to help motivate us to get into that vibe, to get into that zone, that mind frame.
Would it be a secret for longevity in this music business where things change so fast?
Secret in longevity is relationships. And if us as blacks and in the black community and in hip hop, we learn how to better water our relationships, keep our relationships, extend our relationships. You know what I mean? It's only a bigger game for us. You know what I mean? The number one thing in the black community is black on black crime.
Yep.
We killing each other. We ain't helping each other. We ain't, you know what I'm saying? I've been knowing you and you've been knowing him, but damn, y'all ain't hired each other. Y'all ain't worked together. You ain't put him in position to do, you know what I'm saying? That opportunity that you need to fill. You know what I'm saying? And like us as a people, like we gotta get over the ego shit. Everybody's so ego driven, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, I'm popping, I'm hot, man. I got more jury than him. I got all the hoes. I fucked your bitches.
That's what it be about.
Da, da, da,
And Dame
da.
said it best. Dame said people don't want you in position because they scared that you're gonna take their shine.
But it's meant for everybody to shine.
Exactly.
So when you get out of the mind frame of just you shining and like everybody shine, you know, it's a different picture. You know what I mean? You have to really like understand the picture, see the picture, and then surround yourself with those who see equal.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because we all equal.
Since
Ain't nobody popping harder than nobody else. You know what I'm saying?
right.
You might sell more records than me. You might fuck more hoes than me. You might have more money in your bank account than me. That don't make you a greater man than me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And we get to popping our collar or stunting on niggas or looking down on niggas because, oh, he ain't got this, or, yo, he ain't da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, or he an underground artist just because he ain't got X amount of money. But he outspitting every fucking nigga on the top 10 charts.
Super fact.
You know what I'm saying? The niggas on the top 10 charts might just have a great marketing strategy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they got the gimmick. But it's niggas that's not on the top 10, they got the real talent. They got the real lyricism.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, well, what do the people want? A lot of times people don't want lyricism. A lot of times people don't want the hey, who's the most real and this and that. A lot of times, guess what? Motherfuckers just want to have fun. Ladies, they just want to party. They don't give a fuck who real, who fake, this and that.
That's a fact.
Can I listen to the music? Is it a vibe, nigga? Can I drink and party to that shit? Nigga, that's all I care about. I don't care about who faking. You know what I'm saying? The niggas, we care about shit that the girls don't.
Right.
So you got to really understand this shit and say, okay, am I making the kids and the women dance? Am I making people have fun with my music?
Well, your new single is dope. It gives me that when I first heard it, I instantly thought about Jeezy.
Yeah.
Instantly, I said he took one of them Jeezy beats. That's one of the beats he would have gave Young Dreezy.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow, what inspired you to make that song?
The Live On song is all strictly inspired on my big bro. Like, a lot of people don't know, like, my big brother, Insane Wayne, I started making beats because of my bro. Like, I come from jazz, I come from orchestra, I come from pop, I come from, you know, a city in Memphis, Tennessee where we known for the blues. You know what I'm saying? B.B. King, Joyce Cobb, and, you know what I'm saying, Miles Davis and Duke Ellington, and just so much music from the blues to the jazz. And, you know, my mom grew up in the Baptist church. You know what I'm saying? And then my pop, like, he come from the other side. He was, like, in the orchestra. And, like, I grew up playing Beethoven and Sebastian and, you know what I'm saying? Like, straight orchestra. My pop was the first chair clarinetist in the Memphis Symphony Orchestra.
Mm-hmm.
So coming from that world mixed with, you know, the streets of Memphis, 8-Ball MJG, 3-6 Mafia, you know what I mean? And Project Pat, Gangsta Boo. And I come from that world, but then, like, you know, my older brother, 14 years older than me, so, like, you know what I'm saying, the Jazzy Faze, the Carlos Brodies, the Slice T's, all of the legendary producers out of the city of Memphis, it just gave me a opportunity. Like, my first 3 tracks that I sold to Tila, I sold for $2,500 a beat just because of the strength of my brother. My brother getting $2,500 a beat. So because I'm his brother and shit, they listening to everything he say, shit, I'm getting $2,500 a beat.
Right.
I'm 19 in high school. You know what I'm saying? And these the first 3 tracks that I get, so it allowed me to buy my first beat machine, MPC 2000. It allowed me to pay my mom back for financing my first equipment. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It allowed me to hook up with a cat by the name of Yo Gotti during his Inevitable Entertainment days. Like, when I hooked up with Yo Gotti, he had a label called I&E.
I&E.
Inevitable Entertainment.
Wow.
The first album that Yo Gotti dropped ever was Life. I got 4 tracks on that motherfucker. And my production team, Drum Squad, got 12 tracks on there. I did 4 tracks. My brother, Insane Wayne, did 4 tracks. And my producer, who was signed at the time under me, was Swizzo. He did 4 tracks. So collectively, we executive produced that album. You know what I'm saying? And this is Yo Gotti's first album. You know what I'm saying? And then I followed that album with Back to the Basics album, which I did That's What's Up. When you see me shout it, pop your collar, then you holler, that's what's up. You know what I mean? And it was like one of the biggest strip club, street record anthems, you know, from our end. And a lot of people forget, like Memphis, when you get spins in Memphis, you get in the tri-state region. Like Memphis, you get spins on Memphis radio, you get in Arkansas, you get in Tennessee, you get in Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? So you getting 3 states out the WAP. And, you know, up top, y'all used to that, like Jersey, New York, Connecticut
right.
and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Down south, that's one of the only tri-state regions that I'm familiar with. You know what I mean? That is really effective. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, I'ma do me, No Hands, Shawty Plies,
You did
White
Plies
Girl,
with Shorty, right?
Yeah, so
what
many
you was
records.
thinking about when you did that beat, man? That was huge.
Shawty Plies was, you know, my brother made the sample. My brother's R.I.P. Insane Wayne. He did the sample with Earth, Wind, and Fire. And luckily for us, my mom was cool with Maurice White.
I was going to ask you, did they try to sue you?
No, hell no. We cool with the family. Maurice White and the
Wow.
family is friends. They wanted 100%. When my mom called them, they renegotiated and only wanted 25%, which left 75% for us to eat.
Classic.
You know what I mean? So Plies, the Atlantic label, everybody loved me for that because I really allowed like everybody on the label to see 5 to 10 million. You know, I paid the light bill.
Yeah,
in
kept
Atlantic,
the lights on.
You know what I'm saying? For a good 3/4. You know what I'm saying?
Are you signed to a label now?
Nah, I'm independent. I own my label, Drum Squad Records, and I'm signed to myself. D-Boy Fresh, Drumma Boy, new project, My Brother's Keeper, just dropped, man. Go get that thing.
That's a serious fact. Now, you keep speaking about your brother, and you know I know this is a sensitive topic. Do you mind telling us what happened?
I mean, long story short, my brother got shot and killed in front of my clothing store. I got a boutique called House of Fresh in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he was dating a chick, you know, found out she was dating another nigga, whoop, whoop, whoop. He addressed that nigga, called him out. The nigga pulled up at the store. They got to arguing, whoop, whoop, whoop. Shots fired, bam.
That's some fucked up shit, man.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
my condolences, man, for real.
Yeah. So I dropped a song called Live On, cause my brother, he gonna live on. And what's so crazy about my brother, like my brother lived his best life. He lived everything he wanted to do. He had 4 kids, 3 grandbabies. That nigga, like he was the happiest he ever been, ever. You see what I'm saying? Like the way I seen my nigga and the way we left each other, like we was at the best point ever in life.
No doubt.
You see what I'm saying? And like everything that's happening now, I just give back to him and give back to his kids. Even this album, My Brother's Keeper album, like everything go to his kids. Like that's what keep me alive. Like my brother was my only sibling. This the first nigga that I looked up to, wanted to be like, dress like, wear his clothes, all that type shit. This nigga 14 years older than me. You know what I mean? So to be able to do what I'm doing and to really be my brother's keeper, because it's one thing to say that shit, my nigga, but when you really responsible, my nigga, for these kids, shout out to Jordan, Selena, Devin, Bryson, fucking just the whole family, like Raven, his oldest daughter, Selena, his youngest daughter. It's just a blessing to have them. You know what I'm saying? I feel like without them or without him having such a legacy that he left behind, like if he passed and didn't have no kids, this should be fucked up. It's fucked up already, but the fact of like who he left, the kids and what he left, and like nigga, like you talking about 7 beautiful beings. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, man, it's just crazy. Like, young nephew, he about to get a scholarship and playing basketball. my niece, my youngest niece Selena, she doing amazing things. The oldest daughter Raven, she doing some beautiful things. And Devin, he like the best father that I've seen. Like he got 3 kids already.
No producers.
Yeah, Devin doing some production, you know what I'm saying? Lil Jordan doing some production. He playing basketball. I think my brother really put the most production in me though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like little bro, but he looked at me like a son. He looked at me like the next.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Man, I get that from Big Bro.
Now, before this happened, you was you still producing for artists, or you was kind of like falling back off the game because the times had changed, the artist wasn't the same? What was you doing before that motivated you to drop your own album?
I mean, every year I've dropped hits, like, so a lot of people don't keep up with it, and I like to disguise myself for a reason to kind of not be so biased, but to kind of make it like real organic to like what's real. Like, okay, either you got hits or you don't. And like one of the first, everybody called me the first Swing King. So the first song I did on Plies, Shouty.
Mm-hmm.
First song I did on Rocco, I'ma Do Me. I get a call from Drake, and he like, yo, I'm coming to Atlanta, da da da. I'm on this TV show, Degrassi. I don't know, bro, but let me know. I got the beats, da da da. All right, well, I'm gonna hit you when I get down there. We get in the studio. I play 5 beats. First song we do, Money to Blow.
That is amazing.
You know what I'm saying? I get with Jeezy for the first time. First song we do, Standing Ovation.
Mm-hmm.
This is an intro to the album, and it go platinum. When that happened? When you seen an intro go platinum on the album?
Never.
I'm just saying. Y'all find me one intro on the album that went platinum outside of Standing Ovation. But y'all don't know who Drumma Boy is. Listen to this track, bitch. And that's what I'm saying. Just because the niggas got tags and this and that, you still don't know the face. You still don't know the name. That's the producer side. That's just me as a producer.
Right.
Being quiet, just making the beat. I can make a beat for you, and I'm just being quiet. I give you a vibe, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I could tell you my whole life story with music, but you're going to imagine what the fuck I'm telling you. So until I started rapping and telling you like verbally, like this interview, you hearing what's in my mind verbally. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And now you understanding more about Drumma Boy because I'm verbal with you.
Right.
All the top producers, Swiss Beats, Kanye West, Dr. Dre, Pharrell, Kanye, whoever the fuck you name is your top producers, like your top 5, I guarantee them niggas rap.
That's a fact.
Period. Manny Fresh,
Swiss Beats, like
Puff.
you said, yeah, they all rap.
Them niggas got to be verbal, G. So yeah, man, like I had to start being verbal, like, cause niggas tend to forget. Like niggas think shit. I ain't even gonna name no names on production or producers or whatever, but some, you know, you think this the hottest nigga just cause his name everywhere, just cause his tag everywhere. He don't even make all his own beats. But this nigga tag everywhere. All you hear is this tag.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you hear listen to this track beat, sometimes you don't. I use no tag just to fuck niggas up, cause I'm not no groupie. I don't need you to know who I am. I don't need you to know my name. Nigga, do your research. Nigga,
Right.
find out about me, nigga. The streets gonna tell you about Drumma Boy.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gotta pop off. A real killer, we not popping off about who we killed.
That's a super fact.
A real player, nigga, we not popping off about the bitches we got, the bitches we fuck. You gonna catch wind of that shit. When you catch wind of it, I probably ain't even fucking shorty no
late.
more.
It's too late.
You can have her, nigga. You got that. That's you. Go ahead, B. That's all you, nigga. It's your name. It's got your name on it, nigga.
That's right.
I'm on to the next, nigga. Know what I'm saying? By the time you get on Plies, guess what? Oh, nigga, I'm on NBA Youngboy. We poppin'. We poppin'. You know what I'm saying? The first song I ever did on any nigga you bring me, nigga, is a smash. Man, I remember when Waka was like, nigga, I'm gonna start rapping, nigga. The CEO get locked up too much, man. The CEO, Gucci keep getting locked up. Waka was a goon. This nigga wasn't rapping, bro. I remember when this nigga was like, bro, I'm gonna start rapping. All right, nigga, I got you, nigga. Holler at me when you ready. Okay, well, when he hollered at me, what I do for him? No hands, nigga. This a nigga who said, I'm finna start rapping. And I make him $30 million off of one song, No Hands, bro.
Wow.
Waka ain't got to rap no more, B. Neither do 50 Cent.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? When you make good music and make these hits, what we get into the music industry for? To get in, to get on, and to get out, bro. Ain't nobody trying to stick around in this shit. This shit cool. But this shit, the streets ain't loyal to you. You know what I'm saying? The hip hop industry ain't faithful to you. These folk ain't faithful to you, man. These motherfuckers on your dick for a minute and then, man, on to the next. Who else hot? Niggas is like dogs for treats.
Right.
But Drumma, you gotta think when you first came out, you part of that trap wave, man. You created that.
I'm an originator.
Yes.
Of trap.
Originator.
You the
of that
originator. You the originator. You started that shit, man, with Jeezy and Gucci and all that, man.
First nigga I started trap with was Yo Gotti.
Mm.
Out of the city. That was the only first nigga I ever seen rapping about cocaine the way he was rapping about cocaine in a straight white.
He do it the best.
Yo Gotti, period,
Gotti
hands
do it.
down. And out of my city.
Hove do it good. Hove the king of that talk, but
that's why
Gotti
Gotti. That's why Hove. Who did Hove sign on management?
Gotti.
Yo Gotti.
Gotti, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
He talked that talk.
Yeah, you can understand
can
it's a
relate.
relation.
Yeah, he could relate. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's first and foremost. And when I got to Atlanta, the first nigga to recognize Yo Gotti was Young Jeezy. That's the first thing Young Jeezy said to me. Before I did Standing Ovation, White Girl, I Put On, Flexing, Lose My Mind, Me Okay. Any of them hits I did with Jeezy, it was all attracted from what the work me and Yo Gotti did. He was like, man, you and Yo Gotti, y'all niggas so hard. That's the first thing Jeezy was saying to me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, a lot of people overlook Gotti. Gotti is a king, my nigga. This nigga started CMG. He come from I&E, Inevitable Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Buy himself out the TVT deal. You know what I'm saying? Well, how many artists you done seen buy themselves out a deal?
Not too many, if at all.
Yeah, like real hustler nigga that's getting money and we buy ourselves out the deal, nigga. This deal ain't working, nigga. I buy myself out. Guess what? Because I'm a hustler, nigga. I'm getting money outside this music shit, nigga. I don't need this music shit just to stay alive, nigga. I'm going to get money regardless. You know what I'm saying? And that's a real hustler, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And we took that mind frame and took that shit global. You know what I'm saying? Some young Memphis niggas out the city, you know what I mean? And bam. Next thing you know, Jeezy reaching out, Gucci reaching out, all these, you know what I'm saying, different artists reaching out like, yo, we want to fuck with y'all, da-da-da. If you listen to the samples this year in 2018 hip-hop, Memphis is the #1 sampled music. From G-Eazy, everybody redoing
Young
3 6 Mafia music right now. ASAP, Ferg, and the whole man, everybody using Memphis samples right now. You know what I'm saying? Suck a nigga dick or something.
Yeah.
Eat a
Juicy
bitch
J
cat
and
or
all
something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Juicy J, 3 6 Mafia. Like, a lot of people ain't even hip that 3 6 Mafia or Juicy J from Memphis. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks don't even know what 3 6 Mafia is for real, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Tell us what it is.
Like 3 6 Mafia is a group from the city, Memphis, Tennessee, that won an Oscar, my nigga, on Hustle and Flow. 3 6 Mafia had an Oscar before fucking Spike Lee, nigga. Think about this shit. Spike Lee just got his first Oscar this year. Some niggas from Memphis, 3 6 Mafia, we've been sitting on an Oscar 3 years ago.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it you know what I mean? It's only about due time. You know what I'm saying? 3 6 Mafia, them niggas been paying dues for so long. You look at Juicy
all the way up right now.
In his 40s. And kids, man, loving him like he's 16, 17. Juicy got more followers than 16-year-olds. There's more people paying attention to Juicy than motherfucking Takashi.
They don't need to pay attention to
You know
that
what I'm
nigga,
saying?
though.
But I'm just saying, and we more consistent. Okay, Takashi in the game, have a lot of success, and now he disappeared. Juicy been in the game 20 motherfucking years. Yo Gotti been in the game 20 motherfucking years. Drumma Boy been in the game 20 motherfucking years, nigga. Consistent, dog. Hit after hit after hit after hit after hit. First song I do with NBA Youngboy, We Poppin'. And that motherfucker 56+ million on YouTube.
That's crazy.
I don't know, dude. It's the first song we did. First song I do for the Migos, Look at My Dad. I don't know Quavo. You know what I'm saying? First platinum plaque I got in the game was with Coach K, Standing Ovation. I did the intro, my nigga, and I go platinum 3 times, G.
That's blessed, man.
That's
You
my
know what I'm
guys,
saying? So
man, Coach
it's
K.
about that energy, man. It's about your heart. It's about your character. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't understand your character take you way farther than a motherfucking piece of talent. Character run circles around talent. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's a lot of niggas that's not as talented as you, but doing better than you, because you don't understand your character. You don't understand your loyalty. You don't understand your respect levels. You doing fuck nigga shit, but you talented.
Mm-hmm.
You doing lame nigga shit, but you talented. No, don't nobody give a fuck you can rap, nigga. Can you swag it out? Because I know niggas who swagging it out who get more money than niggas who can rap.
That's a super
That's a
fact.
super fact.
I know a million niggas like that right now.
You know what I'm saying? So you
It's
gotta
not
really,
about that.
yeah, you gotta really understand the game and keep up with the youth. Okay, what was popping in the '90s ain't popping in the zeros through the tens. What was
It
popping
ain't
in the
though.
zeros through the tens ain't popping in what we living in. While we about to go into the first period, what we call the 20s, nigga. We lived in the 80s, the 90s, and now we about to live through the 20s, nigga. It's about to be
Start all over
2020, 2021, 2022, nigga. We living in the 20s, nigga.
Mm-hmm. We back in the 20s.
You know what I'm saying? Are you going to be relevant? Are you going to be able to live through the test of time like a Spike Lee?
Mm. What keeps you relevant is the question.
Flavor, energy, knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Anything to keep anybody relevant is like something to listen to. Like, okay, can I pay attention to that? Is what he's saying make sense? Is it factual? Is it proof? You know what I'm saying? Knowledge is what's kept me in the game. You know what I mean? Like understanding who I am. You know what I mean? And being real with myself. All right, this is what I'm good at. This is what I know I want to do. This the shit I want to speak on. Well, man, I got a whole gang of knowledge. I can teach a nigga through a book, but I'd rather teach a nigga through the audio.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to teach a nigga through both. So I got a behind the hits goddamn book on the way, and I got the behind the hits documentary on the way
Oh, that's going to be classic.
that break down
Shit.
all the hits, what I'm doing, how I did it, what I learned from it, what I could have done better. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Every producer going to want to read that book as well as see the documentary. And whichever one you can interpret, you use that.
For
And you
your
take
shit,
from
man.
them fundamentals. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's for me like the most like special thing you can do is give back to the generation coming up after you. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what a lot of artists don't do. A lot of artists is like they scared of the youth. They scared of, like you said in the beginning, they scared to give that helping hand to the next new person that's coming up. And that's the problem, especially out here in New York. I think that is more unified where you're from the South. To me, coming from here, it felt like y'all work together more than
No,
New
that's
York
a
artists.
fact.
Yeah, I mean, and now, but we all got it from New York. We had to get an example.
It used to be unity,
So if you look
self-destruction, and things of that
you look
nature.
at the Wu-Tang, the Run DMCs, the Jays, the Puffs, the fucking even on the clothing level from FUBU aspect,
Right.
Damon, Rockefeller, and Sean John, they all work together.
Right.
They all cross brand. And Jay and Puff is the best example, man. These two top niggas who started hip hop, who was around at the beginning, they still around towards the end. And this ain't even no end. They still on the top of Forbes list. Two New York niggas, top
Still-
of the Forbes list. Jay and Puff.
Still staying
They
relevant.
kept it fresh and new, like you said, all the time.
Staying relevant.
Nobody's more relevant than Puff and Jay. Period. Still. Late 40s.
No, 50s. These niggas is 50.
You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, they still the most relevant. So you got to give it up and understand it's something that they are doing that is working. You know what I mean? When you look at the Coach K's, one of the top executives that come together with another top executive
guy.
with the P. You know what I'm saying? They create QC. Imagine if Puff and fucking Jay start a label.
That shit gonna be dynamite.
You know
Oh,
what
you
I'm
ain't
saying?
mentioned Master P.
Master P, my nigga. I just did a record with Jeezy and Master P.
Yeah, they about to do an album together, right?
Yep, and I got the first single. Stay
Oh,
tuned.
man.
We just did the video. You know what I'm saying? And we working on that TM 104. I'm excited about that.
Can't wait.
I'm just
Oh,
working, man,
man,
bro.
yo.
I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I was in the game at 15, and you know what I'm saying? Like the first 15 of my years, it's just been so fun. You know what I'm saying? And just getting into my 30s, it's just like a whole new beginning. Like I'm like the young OG out here, you know what I'm saying? And like looking at the Puffs and the Swiss Beats and all the other niggas that's, 39, 40, going into their 40s and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my early 30s. It's just like I look at what they do and just pay homage. You know what I'm saying? And tap into the next generation of like what's popping. Everything for me is about like what's popping, what I can change, what I can enhance, what I can make better, who I can motivate, stimulate, encourage, and as well as tap into the community. You know what I'm saying? With these people, how can we motivate the next generation? How can we motivate the next youth, the 6th graders, the 7th graders, the 8th graders to come make beats, to come rap, to come songwrite? You know what I mean? And how we can incorporate them into, eventually 4 years later, now they in high school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 5, 6 years later, they in college. You know what I'm saying? These years be creeping up on you, and you're like, man, you looked at a nigga who was in 7th grade 5, 6 years later. Now this nigga's like 19, 20, the hottest thing in New York, hottest thing in Atlanta. You know what I mean? And because of the knowledge and because of the input that you were to him in his life,
Exactly.
now he is fucking with you a certain way. And damn, big bro, yo, I just got my first 20 million, nigga. I want you to be on board. And I look at Juicy J and Wiz Khalifa the same way, because I remember when Wiz Khalifa was like, yo, I want you to be a part of Taylor Gang. I want you to really like help me produce these records and be a part of my label. And to bring in a Juicy J and Juicy go, everybody's like, oh man, you own 3-6 Mafia, you one of the partners, you got your own brand, you got your own label. You look at how much money, since Juicy J has done the deal with Taylor Gang and done all these other side investments and deals and whatnot, he's made over $300 million. Dog. Like,
Wow.
yeah, records with Katy Perry, all
Yeah.
this. Like, come on, bro, this Juicy J from the hood. Niggas like us, we like, nigga, when he got the Oscar, nigga, we was like, damn, nigga, these niggas some Memphis niggas. Man, I remember how the world was looking at them when they won the Oscar. Everybody was like, shocked and shit. But nigga, this some Memphis niggas, bro. We come from the hood, bro. We come from the projects. We come from nothing, my nigga. We come from nothing, nigga. Man, we just won an Oscar? We just won an Oscar, dog.
Y'all got it out there. Y'all got it. Y'all
Yeah,
popping.
got some shit.
Y'all got some shit going on.
Hell yeah, so it's just like
Y'all cooking up. That's that gumbo.
but it gives young niggas like us, like me, it gives young niggas motivation. It gives young niggas hope. It gives young niggas inspiration. Like, yo, this is possible. You know what I'm saying? If I just stick to what I love, if I just stick to what I do, like this is what I do, this is what I love, this is what I believe in. If I stick to this shit and give this shit the best, this is what's possible. You know what I mean? And that's inspiration to any producers, man. If you're making beats on Ableton, on Fruity Loops, on Pro Tools, on Beat Machine, MPC, whatever you use, keep doing it. Dedicate yourself to your craft. You know what I'm saying? Perfect that shit. If you rap, pick up a dictionary, man. If you rap, pick up some books. Read autobiographies. If you need inspiration, read autobiographies. Understand documentaries and understand how other people did it. How did they make it? How did they become successful in their life? What were their key turning points in their life? You know what I'm saying? And these are the things that I studied to see, well, damn, Puff did this. Okay, well, damn, Jay-Z did this. Damn, Manny Fresh did this. Well, Pharrell did his shit this way. Damn, Scarface did his shit this way. Cool and Dre did their shit this way. Motherfucking Kanye did his shit this way. Swiss Beats did his shit this way. It's all these different stories and all these different ways to do it. You can't copy they shit. You just gotta see what they did, the principle behind it, and then apply that shit to what you're
your
doing.
own way. That's right.
You know what I mean? And man, I'm just here to motivate and encourage and inspire the next young up and coming producers, man. Shout out to my nigga Young Avenue Beats, fresh out of Brooklyn. I just did a song called Move That Ass Like a Shaker. I'm putting my boy Big Boss Moolah on that.
Shout out to Big Boss Moolah just walked in the building.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Night, put the hoe to sleep.
So are you working with any other producers on your album?
Absolutely, man. We got Kenny, Killer Music. We got Justice League. I got Take Keith. He did No Feelings with my nigga Amaretta.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Who else I'm fucking with on the tape? Who else I'm fucking with? I got so many beats from different niggas, man. Zaytoven.
Zaytoven.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I produce a lot of my own shit, and then I just, man, if you send me beats, man, my email made Drumma Boy Fresh. Follow me on the gram at Drumma Boy Fresh. My email, my number, all of that's right in my fucking bio. You know what I'm saying? Plug me up, man. Hit me up. Reach out, bro.
I think you so blessed because you keep yourself at arm's reach. You know, when the person gets as big as you, pause, and like forget about the people on the bottom, they kind of lose touch of what's really going on down here.
Yeah,
And it's,
see,
you still
I come
stay
from
in
the
tune.
bottom. Yeah, I come from the bottom, so I can't never leave that shit. You know what I'm saying? And coming from Memphis, like you gotta understand. Like I grew up around Elvis Presley and Priscilla Presley and Isaac Hayes and motherfucking Aretha Franklin, Anita Baker, Gladys Knight. You know, just a whole bunch of legendary shit. You know what I'm saying? Stax Records is like a friend of the family. See what I'm saying? So everything on the Stax record, imagine motherfucking Motown right there at your disposal.
It's crazy, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like disposal, I mean like Motown and Stax was like the two top labels.
Right. That
And
was
this
like
this
the
going
only
back
label.
and forth. Detroit, Memphis. If you look at the pimpest cities, Detroit, Chicago, Memphis, DC, and Oakland.
Mm-hmm.
That's my top 5.
He ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about pimping.
Yeah,
like
that's-
niggas are like nigga, for real, we had the god of all pimps, which was Shaft.
Mhm.
Shaffer from Memphis?
Shaft.
Oh,
Isaac
shit,
Hayes,
yeah.
my nigga.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Good old
mean?
Isaac.
Yeah, like Isaac Hayes, like all of that pimp, Dolomite, all of that type of shit. Chicago, Detroit, Memphis, Oakland, DC.
That's a fact.
Period. You know what I'm saying? So and these are cities that you're not gonna move to. Ain't no out of town or no outside niggas moving to these cities and becoming a nigga.
Hell no.
Like I seen so many people try to come into Memphis and become the nigga, or like, you know, be popping and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain cities not built for that. Like New York, LA, Atlanta, they built for tourism. They want tourism to come in. Miami. You know what I'm saying? And it's built. That's why you see so many people working together, and it's so diverse, and Asians and whites and blacks and Ethiopians
Yeah,
and
anybody.
Arabs, and everybody can come start a business, have their family, blah blah blah. Sicilians, Italians, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like it's that's why I moved to Atlanta, cause it was more open arms and many more clients to work with that understood one goal. You see what I'm saying? And it's like the big league cities, like, you know, it's like once you doing shit on a collegiate level, and you already then, you know what I'm saying, then done your numbers and then won your championships and whatnot, it's time for the big leagues.
Right.
And there's only a few cities who, to me, that handle that the best. And I feel like Atlanta, New York, LA, Miami,
Yeah.
those are the top diverse, multicultural, open arm, mecca
Right.
cities
Mm-hmm.
that build for growth, and allow the out of town market as well as the in town market to cross brand and to get money with each other
Right.
on a business level. You know what I mean? Without it getting funky.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And
That's crazy.
and you know, some cities just don't allow that, man.
Since we talking about all these other cities, you named a lot of South artists that you make tracks for. Besides the young boy that came here, what's his name again?
Big Boss Moolah.
Yeah. Who's some New York artists that you did tracks for?
Jada, Jim Jones, Jewel Santana, 50 Cent. I did recently with Gucci Mane and 50 Cent.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
You know, I've done so much, and it's probably artists that I haven't named. Shout out to Jerry Wonder, the classic producer. I've done some amazing things with him. I did some shit with Jasmine Sullivan, worked with Missy Elliott. You know, Jim Jones, another friend of the family. I did some shit with I signed an artist actually from Brooklyn called Scott King. He was known as Q the Kid. Signed to Jermaine Dupri, and we got him on the label. You know what I'm saying? We just did a record with Uncle Murder.
Shout
You know
out
what I'm
to
saying?
Murder.
Shout out to Murder.
Yeah, we working, man. It's so much music. You know, Jay-Z, I was able to work with him on the remix of I Put On. So that was a blessing. Puff, worked with him through the Boys in the Hood projects.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So I pretty much work with everybody. To be able to work with Puff, you know what I'm saying? I remember being at a party and Puff stopped the whole party, shouted at me. I was like, yo, man, this kid Drumma Boy, man, da-da-da, he remind me of me. Y'all goddamn send him some bottles, da-da-da. Next thing you know, it's like 15, 20 champagne bottles on the way. All the hoes in me, around me, goddamn, just look at me like a god now just because
Sent you some of that power.
Yeah, oh, man.
Gave you
Puff
some of that
will
power.
give
He
you
touch
that
you.
torch,
Yeah.
nigga. Puff will give you that torch, nigga. I'm like, these bitches thought I was regular until this nigga goddamn shot a nigga out. Boy, I'm like motherfucking Kunta Kinte around this motherfucker, nigga. I
Drumma,
pay dues, nigga.
There's like 2 songs in your catalog that's like my favorite. It's Never by Scarface. So that's a favorite. And My Life Your Entertainment, T.I.
Ooh, My Life Your Entertainment. Hey,
That's one of my favorites too, you know?
the Never record, I did that record just to prove myself to NY. Like, I was like, man, let me really show these niggas I can sample. Let me show these niggas I'm like, and I'm a crate head too. You know what I'm saying? I really get down. And I did the same thing with phone numbers with Wiz and
Phone numbers, that's my shit.
Big Sean.
Look at Sam. He like, woo.
Come on, man. I sampled Queen for y'all ass, nigga. And it's crazy because we just recently re-released Cabin Fever, and Queen wouldn't clear the sample. You know what I'm saying? And the label was, going through some issues. So I just redid the beat. You know what I'm saying? So definitely check out the newest version. You can download Cabin Fever right now on iTunes. We finally re-released it, you know what I'm saying? And that was one of the records we was like, man, let's just do something new. Wiz like, I don't want to go through the headache, da-da-da. Right. And I just did a whole new beat, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to the producers who have trouble clearing samples. I sit on the advisory board of a label of a company called tracklib.com. And the most recent placement that we did with Tracklib was with Middle Child. So if you listen to Middle Child with J. Cole, the sample do 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 do, that sample is called. It comes from Tracklib.
All right.
The producer T Minus. Right. Shout out to J. Cole. The collab T Minus getting with J. Cole doing the record Middle Child. And for them to come to our website tracklib.com, sample the record. This record is basically a home for samples and allows producers to get their records cleared without having to go through the extra bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody has a relationship with Earth, Wind, and Fire like myself. So
let the people know where to get your album, the name of the single before we wrap it up and get up out of here, Drum.
Absolutely, man. Definitely check out the single Live On the project My Brother's Keeper. You know what I'm saying? My first solo rap album. R.I.P. my big bro, man. Insane Wayne. Drumma Boy Fresh. We beneficial. Check out the website, drummaboy.com. Follow me on the gram at Drumma Boy Fresh.
Moving forward.
Moving forward.
Hey, yeah.
We got